Before we get to Rod's 9 a.m. hour rant of the day, I wanted to play this for you because we had the debate about UFOs and aliens. And I'm a very pragmatic person, Rod. I'm going to let this astrophysicist explain why I'm with him and the hearings in front of Congress about UFOs. I'm on this side of it. I'm going to follow this guy's lead. Let's let him explain his reasoning for thinking it's all bogus.
Hi, I'm JD, and I've been studying astrophysics for a little over 30 years now. And I had completely intended to be absolutely silent on this stupid UFO thing about the government's been pushing in these hearings, but I guess I can't. I'm going to save you reiterating the degrees I have in physics and astronomy and the papers I've read and the books I've read and all that stuff, and I'm going to go straight into it. First off, for those of you that understand that a light year is a distance, not a speed, a light year is about 5.8 trillion miles. And that is the distance that light travels in 1 year. To say this again, if you are traveling at the speed of light, it would take you 1 year to go 5.88 trillion miles. Keep that in mind. We're going to get back to that in a second. The nearest star system to us is called Alpha Centauri. Now, it's made up of a few different stars. But in Alpha Centauri, Proxima Centauri is the one that's actually closest to the sun. From what we know about life, we are pretty certain that the Alpha Centauri system doesn't have life on it. But then again, you'd have to say, and to be completely frank, we're still trying to understand what is actually the definition of life. We don't really have one yet. We're always finding out that things like extremophiles exist. We're always finding out that life exists in places that we didn't think it could. So let's add those two things together. Perhaps there is life on Proxima Centauri or in the Alpha Centauri system, and that they have somehow gotten so technologically advanced, they've figured out a way to travel at or greater than the speed of light to get straight here to Earth. Well, I must give you a caveat. To everything that we know about physics with our current knowledge and technology, everything we know about physics is that you cannot accelerate matter to the speed of light. It cannot be done because the amount of energy that it would take would be more energy than our entire universe has. But let's say they figured out a way to do that. Let's say they did figure out a way to travel to the Earth, and they did it. So what you're telling me is they would be able to travel 5,889,999,999,999 miles, and then crash land on the last mile. Not only crash land on the last mile, but these super intelligent beings that are able to break speeds of light and to bend and warp space and time, that they could do all of this traveling and not only crash land on the last mile, but do it in the Arizona or New Mexico desert, only in the middle of the night with only the U.S. government watching it. Come on now.
There you go.
All right, I got nothing out of that.
It's not possible.
He's acting like if Elon Musk sent up a spaceship. Yeah, obviously it's different.
It's not possible is what he's saying.
There's wormholes. That's
what are wormholes?
The space-time continuum being broken, and you can and there's plenty of different. There's stuff we don't even know about.
Theoretical. Yes, he's talking about.
I'm gonna go with the 30-year student of astrophysics, not you.
He did not. He was like, I'm gonna spare you telling you all my qualifications, and I'm just gonna start rambling.
He didn't disagree with what I said. Basically, is that yes, intelligent life does exist.
I agree with that part.
It just hasn't made it here to Earth. Is the question. That's the real question that I think we should be debating. Has it made it to Earth? I don't know if it's made it to Earth
Aaron,
yet.
do you
Definitely out
this
there.
could be unfathomable to our human minds, and how,
It could be.
and how these beings. It could be. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
The
know.
quantum
It's blowing my mind right
The
now.
quantum mechanics of it all could be something that we cannot fathom because yet our technology and our intellectual prowess has not yet evolved to the state where we can understand it. I totally agree with that. That can be also the case. Yes.
Take your side. Take your side. I'm
5
with him.
years. 5 years.
5 years. He's saying it's going to happen to me.
All right.
So I can't wait for that.
And also-
way.
We're already bored with the aliens, though. You'll admit they had a congressional hearing about it, and nobody even really cared. We're not even talking about it. Some guy basically admitted they were murdering people to cover it up, and still nobody.
That's they were just pushing to distract us from what's really going on.
Here we go.
What is
I'm with Ty.
What's
Ty's on the grassy knoll.
really going on?
Here's the good thing about Ty. He's on the grassy knoll with every conspiracy theory. Ties in.
Hey, you know what? I'm usually there with you too. I will indulge a conspiracy theory. If anything, it's a thought experiment that expands
I like asking
your horizons. Yeah, exactly. It expands your horizons. Yeah.
All right. Let's go. I want to expand my horizons with Rod's rant at 9:15.
as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Find out what happens when people stop being polite and start getting real.
You ain't keeping it real.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Oh, you've done it now. It's time for Rod's Rant of the Day.
Hold on to your butts.
Now, Area 51. No, I'm just kidding.
It's so funny. The text line is on both sides. Ty is so right. Ty, use your brain. Stop drinking the UFO Kool-Aid.
Well, hey, by the way, UFOs are real because they're just unidentified flying objects. So they are real.
Baker
We don't
Mayfield
know what they
and his
are.
wife saw
Yes,
UFOs
so
before.
UFOs
Remember that?
There are nuances to this discussion. But anyway, we won't get into that.